Welcome to Task 1, Manage Conflict. So when we talk about managing conflict, it's important for you to realize this is in the resource management knowledge area. It's in the process known as manage team. Now that is not to say that you cannot manage conflict in other areas, but when we talk about conflict management, it has its own special place where we observe it in manage team especially. It's also used in develop team. You could also use it in other areas, even as far as developing the project charter. But there are a few enablers that I want to cover really quickly today. And the enablers for this task are as follows. So taking a look at the screen, first enabler here is for you to understand the source and the stage of the conflict. So you got to understand who is a conflict with, who are the parties involved, and what is the stage of the conflict. And some of the common causes of conflict are reward systems or scarce resources or uncertainty when it comes to lines of authority, things like that. The next enabler is analyze the context for the conflict. You need to analyze in what context is this conflict occurring in. And when we talk about that, it's important to understand that conflict could be a necessary ingredient for teams to develop. There's nothing wrong in conflict when it's managed properly and resolved. As it says on the screen, conflict, a necessity to team performance and project success. Project teams that are not stimulated by healthy debate, discussions, and disagreements quickly fall into inertia, which can ultimately lead to project failure. So it is important to realize conflict is inevitable, but it's very possible to solve the conflict. The next enabler here is 1.13, and that is evaluate or recommend, reconcile the appropriate conflict resolution solution. In other words, decide which way is best. Now, when we talk about these conflict resolution approaches, you got to remember these are in the PMP guide. We've got withdraw or avoid. We've got smooth or accommodate. We've got compromise or reconcile. We've got force or direct. We have confront, also known as problem solving. We also refer to that as collaborating. All right. So that is just the top of the ways for this very first task in the new PMP exam. And if you're looking to get certified on this exam in 2021, go forward. I would advise you to go on down to the website. It's called projectmanagementmasterclass.com. When you get to projectmanagementmasterclass.com, sign up, and we're going to have a much longer discussion about this particular topic. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.